Hi, everyone. This is Shirley from Shirley's World. And I know I told you a few weeks ago I was going to just do this every 2 weeks if I didn't have enough sales. But this past week, I've had a decent amount of sales. So I thought I'd come out and do this past week. Yeah. Hi, Diane. Hi. Bumblebee texted me earlier that she's on the road. They're going somewhere, so she probably won't be here, but she'll watch me afterwards. Yes, I sold 18 items on eBay, which is better than I have been doing, and 10 items on Poshmark. So 28 items altogether. Now, yes, I've been running sales. I think the first half of the week I was running a 20% off sale. I think 20 or 30. And then Friday, Saturday, and today I was running a 40% off sale. So surprisingly, I haven't had any sales today at all. And this is when it ends tonight. Usually, if they see that it's going to end, you have a lot of sales on that last day. So maybe they'll come this evening. I don't know. But so far, this is ending up being a 0 day, sort of a anticlimactic day for my sale. We'll see about next week what I do. I usually always run some sort of a sale, but not always. Yeah. So let's get into this. And then at the end, I'll show you some numbers and also a recipe for peach cobbler that I found on my old blog. I made it yesterday and I've eaten half the pan already. So just saying. It's bad to bake when you're the only one here to eat it. Okay, let me share my screen and we'll get on with this. Okay, the first thing is I thought this was a beautiful top. I'm surprised it took so long to sell. It's taken probably less than a year, but it didn't sell right away. The brand is called Established or EST 1946. It's very boho, has a lot of crocheting on it. It's just a really pretty color of this golden yellow. And it had embroidery. This was all embroidered. On this first picture, I can't zoom in on this very first picture, but yeah, it's pretty. This sold, and as pretty as it was, somebody made me an offer of $13, and that's what they got it for. $13, and it went to Tucson, Arizona. Now, they pay shipping, of course. All first-class shipping for this Ground Advantage, I do $5.85. So a lot of times the shipping is only $4 and something. So I usually make an extra dollar on shipping. If things are, I think, over 12 ounces, then I usually maybe lose a few cents up to $1. So it tends to sort of even out. That's why I picked the $5.85 for my shipping. Okay, the next thing. Where are you here? The next thing, actually, I got this from my daughter. It's from Busch Gardens. It still has a tag on it. It's just a tank top that you'd probably buy at Busch Gardens in their little shop. With the front graphic. This was a size small. Now, I just got a note from the person that bought it that it's too small for her, but she's just going to give it to somebody. She's not going to send it back because she only paid $8.46 for it. So it's not going to be returned. but she's going to give it to somebody else because it was too small. My mother always told me cheap items, which this is probably pretty cheaply made, cheap items go usually run smaller, and more expensive items, they usually run larger. So yeah. So that went to Tampa, Florida, where Busch Gardens is actually. Okay. This is, where are you here? This is by Chico's, size 2, which is, I think is a large. This is a black vented pencil skirt, sort of like a career type skirt in a size large. It has a zipper at the back, and this sold for $29.66. This must have sold on Monday. It had no sales on it, and that's what they paid for it. Went to California, Maryland. I never knew there was a California, Maryland. They paid the $5.85 shipping, and I probably made another $1 on that. So yeah, because it just went to Maryland. Remember this? I sold this a couple weeks ago. It was returned because he said there was some stitching that wasn't quite right on the back. I could hardly even find what he was talking about, but I put it right back on. I took a picture of the stitching that he showed me, and it sold immediately. It sold for a best offer of $20, which is a little better than I think I sold it the first time. So that was good. Went to Tulsa, Oklahoma. Oh, I didn't even say what it was. Greg Norman polo shirt. It was a size medium in this pretty sort of creamsicle orange color. This is a pillow sham that was mine. So this cost me nothing. I only had one of these. I used to buy several different kinds of pillow shams. This was like a quilted top, or pieced together, patchwork top, they call us. I sold it for $14.51. It was on sale, 20% off. And yeah, it went to Collingswood, New Jersey. Here's this pair of pants, 17th Avenue Design Studio, New York. It's a New York and Company brand. These plaid pants, and I did put clueless in the tag because I don't know. Bumblebee gave me a lot of keywords to use for this type of thing, like little plaid skirts, and this fell under that as plaid, like a bold plaid. It was in a size 6, and it sold for $16.44, which was an offer that I sent out to watchers, and somebody bought it. Went to Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. This is a top that ties at the waist there, buttons down the front, and it's made sort of out of a waffle weave fabric. Had long sleeves, size large. This went to Dallas Center, Iowa, and this sold for $13.77, which is an offer I sent out to watchers. And all these people are paying $5.85 in the shipping. The pants, yeah, they were under a pound, so they went first class. Here's a Talbot's blazer. It says women's size 12W, which I think that makes it a plus size when there's a W next to the size. Sort of a pinstripe, a 2-button little blazer. This was a wool blend. It sold for $25.49, which was the sale price. This went priority shipping in a box, and they paid $11.45 shipping. Went to Port Jervis. Port Jervis, New York. They paid $11.45. I'm not sure what I paid. I didn't write it down here. Less than that, though, because eBay gives you a break on shipping if you do it through them. This was a little Abercrombie and Fitch denim mini skirt in a size 26. This girl that bought it had me measure the waist and show her what the waist measurement was, and then she bought it. But she bought it for an offer of $14, which I took. This was that sort of acid wash or stone washed denim. Went to Hialeah, Florida. They paid this one first class for $5.85. Next thing is a sweater dress, of all things, in the summer by Tracy Reese, sleeveless. This is heavier than it looks. It was a V-neck, and it was a full skirt, and the skirt had lace insets all around, but the skirt sort of, went out into quite a full skirt. This sold for $18.77, which is an offer I sent out to watchers. This went to New Hartford, New York. I think I lost on this because this weighed more than a pound. I had just put mistakenly a pound on, or under a pound, so I did lose on the shipping on this because this had to go priority shipping. Went to New Hartford, New York. Another dress. This is by John Paul Richard. It's a full jersey dress, extra large, had sort of a handkerchief hem. Sort of strange looking. I think I got this in a box. I'm not sure. I don't think I would have bought this myself. So I'm sure I probably got this in a box. This sold for the asking sale price of $16.70. And this went to St. Matthews, South Carolina. Now, I haven't had this very long. I think I bought this. Maybe I got it in a box. I recently just got it, though. This is a Victoria's Secret lace bra. It was brand new. I'm sure it was never worn, so I put new without tags on there. It was called the Demi Buste double padded wired bra, and it was a size 36C. This sold for $19.77. That's an offer I sent out to watchers after it had been on a while, and that's what they bought it for, and went to Moline, Illinois. The next thing is Lululemon, which I haven't sold in ages. I don't have much of it, but this is the twist around tank in a size women's 6. The back of this, let me show you. The back has like a racer back. It has a bra insert, as you can see up there, and then has an open place on the back where you can see through. So yeah, sort of different. This sold for $19.78, which is the sale price. And it went to Northville, Michigan, paying $5.85 for shipping. It's a pair of, boy, I've had these forever. These are jeans called apple bottoms. They're women's size 8. They have, I think on these, they have their name on them, but on the back pockets, the back pockets are sort of shaped like apples, sort of like a square apple. Yeah, but I've had these forever, and really up until they sold, I really had no interest in them at all. So I did take a $13 best offer on these. They went to Houston, Texas. They paid priority shipping price on that to get them there. This is a this is by Loft, which is an Ann Taylor brand. It's a sort of a dressy long sleeve blouse, extra small. It buttoned down the back. This is the front. And this sold for $9 best offer. Went to Dearborn, Michigan. They paid $5.85 shipping on top of that. These are Columbia convertible shipping pants, or it's not shipping, hiking pants. Convertible means they zip off there at the leg, and they can be made into like long, like Bermuda shorts. Like you can be hiking in the morning when it's cool, and then you zip off your legs and have shorts. These usually sell pretty good, but I've had these a little while. They sold for $17.81, which was the sale price. Went to Maitland, Florida, and they're sort of lightweight, so they did sell for ship for $5.85 shipping. Where are we here? American Eagle Outfitters. This is a camouflage shirt, button-up shirt. Had little lapel things up here, epaulets, and button chest pockets. But the back of this, I thought this would take forever to sell, and it sold fairly quickly because on the back is embroidered this, it says "Stay Lovely." When I bought this, I really didn't see that until I got it home. And yeah, so, or I might have got this in a box and didn't realize it either. But yeah, I was surprised it sold as soon as it did. But it sold for $11.39, the sale price. And it went to Colorado Springs, Colorado. And it's shipped first class for $5.85. And the last eBay item I sold last night is this beautiful Coldwater Creek maxi skirt. This is that stretchy, slinky material that doesn't wrinkle at all. You can just throw it in a suitcase. I thought this was a beautiful skirt. This sold for $14.99, which was a sale price. I always forget to put my prices up higher so that, because I always am running a sale. This went to West Jordan, Utah. Okay, that was my last eBay item. So the first Poshmark item I sold used to be mine. This is a vintage, very vintage, because I owned it when I was young. Ivory, beaded, sequined, like a bridal evening purse. Had a shoulder strap, a long beaded shoulder strap. This was from Winkleman's. I don't think there's a Winkleman's anymore. That was a little mall store. Sold for $21. They got a selling discount on that, so I only made $14.78. So both of the sequin beaded bags that I put on that had been mine, both of them now have sold. So this went to Waynesboro, Pennsylvania. Okay, here's a pair of denim, very destroyed shorts by 12. It's called 12 by, I don't even know how you pronounce that. On 12th denim shorts, size 27. They're high rise, light wash, and definitely destroyed. These sold for $17, and I made $13.60. This is a little sweater. I have a sneaking suspicion that Bumblebee sent this, but I'm not really sure. I thought it would sell sooner than it did, though. This had ruffles all the way down the little buttons down here and around the neck. It was really pretty. This was a size large. It sold for $14, and I made $11.05. Went to Clarkston, Michigan. This is by Anthropologie. Now, way back, a couple years ago, Anthropologie sold really well. Now, I don't think it sells any better than any other brand. I've had this on for a long time, and it's a cute top. It's a fitted top, has gingham front on it with some ruching, and sort of a plain black back. I don't know if this is navy or black and white. It must be black and white because I didn't mention navy on here. But anyway, it sold for $14, and I received $11.05. So I think Anthropologie, unless it's a newer brand that they've just come out with and it's still on in their catalog or in their stores, I don't think people aren't getting as much for it anymore. This next thing is by Loft Petite. It's new with tags. It's a dress pant that's with ankle length, and it's called the Skinny. It's a women's 4 petite. It's navy blue. Would be like to wear to work, a career type piece. This sold for $25, and I received $20. Went to Clute, Texas. Poshmark, as you all know, takes 20% of your gross sales. Next thing is by Halogen. It's a sweater, sort of a long line sweater, size small. The sleeves had it was high-low front too. Sleeves had like a tie, attached tie around each one. I don't have a good picture of that, I don't think. No. Oh yeah, here. Yeah, it was attached, but you could tie it around your wrist, like, I guess. It was a pretty color. I like the color. Yeah, it sold for $16, and I received $12.80. Went to Panama, New York. American Eagle denim booty shorts, size 4. These are a little different because they're not your regular 5-pocket jeans. They had these cute little pockets in the front. They were, I believe, a low rise, and they sold for $14. They were a size 4. Went to Wyandotte, Michigan. I received $11.05. Not sure where I got this. Could have come in a box. This is by A+ Ellen. It's a bodycon ribbed jersey stretchy dress. You just sort of stretch this onto your body. This sold for $14. I received $11.05. Where'd it go? Westover, West Virginia. Where are you here? Oh, I thought this was cute. I like this. This was a leather belt by Chico's. It was adjustable from medium to large. Is black and had this silver. You just hook this together. It adjusted on the back of the belt. Could adjust it, and there was the name of Chico's on the metal part. So this was really a different type belt. Sold for $19. I received $15.20. This went to Craigmont, Idaho. And my last item, how I ever sold this, I don't know, because look at this picture. It's so blurry, you can't even tell what this is. They would have to go to the other pictures to see how cute that this little print is. This is like a ditzy print, little daisies. It's black and white. But that top, I don't understand why I didn't see that when I listed this. That is really awful. But it sold for $16. I received $12.80. And this, did I say this is Cynthia Rowley? Yeah, in size small. Had ruffle sleeves here, so you don't have to look at that. Ruffle sleeves. It was a really cute little blouse. Sold for $16. I got $12.80, and it went to Broomfield, Colorado. So let's look at the graft. Compared to over here in that bad July time, it's looking a little better, but I'm still having low days. But the $100 mark is way up here. I did have on Friday and Wednesday, I had over $100 days. So that was good. So let's go here to the, this is just eBay now. From the 6th to the 12th this past week. Total sales, $432.62. Net sales, $254.69. Average selling price was $24.03, which I'm always right around that amount, no matter what I sell or how many I sell. I sold a total of 18. They were all first-time buyers. Yeah. So let me show you. Remember, I showed you this graph last time. This is the impressions. This is when everybody was having trouble. When eBay must have done something, whatever, because everybody was complaining. The impressions had gone way down. Well, they've gone back up now. And you can see this green part, that is promoted listings. So I'm doing better with selling more promoted listings than whatever they call the other kind. organic listings. So let's go back here and come back. Yeah. Like I said, I made, did I say this before? I made peach cobbler, and I've eaten half the pan. I'm going to put on here, if I can, I don't know if this will work or not. See if I can post this. Yeah, there it is. That is my old website. That's just this one recipe for peach cobbler with pictures. But this is just the best. It has 4 ingredients. Really easy. 1 stick of butter, 1 cup of flour, self-rising flour, 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup, and I don't know, there's something else. Look at the recipe. And a teaspoon of vanilla, but that wasn't it. That made it 5, but I didn't count that. But it's so easy to make. And it's one thing that I can make that I don't mess up my whole kitchen because it's just so easy. You know, when I made zucchini bread this past week, my kitchen was a wreck. It had so many ingredients in it. I was following somebody else's recipe, and I put chocolate chips in it. It's really good, but it dried out quite a bit. I don't know. It started out moist and then has dried out quite a bit. I don't know how to keep it from doing that. It is in the refrigerator, but yeah, I'm going to make some more zucchini bread because heaven knows I have more. And I also made some zoodles, noodles made with zucchini with a spiral cutter thing. I made some of those. I put some in the freezer. I made enough that I would made bags with like a cup of them in there, and then I froze those. I also froze some grated. That's the best way to freeze zucchini is grate it, and then put it in bags. Measure it out. It's better when you grate it to get some of this. Get some of the liquid out. You can let it sit and drain, or you can put some salt on it. But then you have to remember either to rinse it when you take it out of the freezer, or to remember that it has salt on it. So I have to remember that because I don't think the last time I had zucchini and froze it, I don't think I put salt on it. I just froze it like that. Of course, you end up with lots of ice when you go to defrost it, but because zucchini has a tremendous amount of liquid in it. Yeah. So if you all try my cobbler, it's not mine. Everybody knows how to make this practically. But I don't know why I'm so busy looking up recipes of things, because when I went back, I got stuck for like an hour looking at my old Pinterest page and also my old Blogspot pages. I blogged for like 3 years or more. There's a tremendous amount on there. But there's lots of recipes. And I should just follow my own recipes because I sort of know how to make those if I remember. And yeah, maybe I wouldn't make such a mess in the kitchen. Okay, the second thing I want to talk about, I had a guy, one of the crew of my landscaper. He sent over one guy who just was working for himself to make extra money. He just did the best job of all the stuff I asked him. He dug out 3 big bushes. He got rid of my whole burn pile. And I'm sure you've seen pictures of that. That huge burn pile, it's gone. He took it away in his truck. He dug out 3 big bushes, couple dead rose bushes. He trimmed all the bushes in my whole yard, which is a lot. Yeah. So I was glad. I was really glad to pay him for that. However, today I had a chimney sweep. They were supposed to be chimney sweeps. Actually, their company, they do all kinds of cleaning. They do like dryer vent cleaning and that. I did not look up this company well enough, because after the fact, when I wasn't satisfied with them after they left, I looked them up and they had terrible ratings. Why didn't I look at this before? Anyway, they went up on the roof and looked at they were talking about my English ivy going all the way up my chimney right out here and getting on the roof, and now it's covering my chimney top. So I was worried about it blocking my chimney, which it is. So they went up there. It was $99 plus tax to have them come out and check the chimney. That's all they did, because they after they saw how big this vine was, they wouldn't take care of it. So I paid, with tax, it was $109.77. And I still have the problem. They didn't have to tell me it was blocking it. I knew that already. They did take pictures. So now I do have good pictures of what it's doing up there. So today I put some calls in through Angie this time, or through Home, whatever it's called. Those two things where you can get professionals. I'm having a tree guy. I'm hunting. I haven't got him yet. I'm having a tree guy come out here. There's a couple trees I want taken down or topped, and then I want him to take this ivy off my house, off my chimney. At first, I was just going to have it taken off the roof, but it has grown so fast in the last year. I think I'm just going to have it removed, because I'm sure it has damaged my chimney by this time, or is going to, and I'm afraid it's damaging my whole vent up there on top of the chimney, because the pictures he took up there are pretty frightening. He said I shouldn't use my furnace until it gets taken care of. So there you go. And of course, this is the coldest summer that I ever remember. I have been colder this summer than any summer I remember. I think besides the 1 week we had of 90-degree plus weather, I've been chilly this whole summer. But I get cold really fast. But yeah, this has not been a good summer for me. Hi, Estella. Yeah. So if you get a chance, look at my blog down there. I put if I get a chance, I'll put it under the comments also, because this sort of goes away when I turn this off. So I'll also copy it down by the comments when I get off of here. So that's what I sold. I have just a couple more things to list, and I'm out of items. I did secretly buy two more of those blue boxes, because they're still on sale for $14.99. So I bought another denim box and another just various mostly women's items, like I did before. So those will be coming in a week or so. And I really should go shopping and get a few better things, because these things that you get for $14.99 aren't the best items, but they're just something that I can put on here and again to keep busy. I do have to say this. I have not felt like doing eBay lately. I think I'm definitely having a little burnout. And it has taken me 3 or 4 years to come. So, Thrifty Nancy, hi. I do have Flip. Oh, the boxes, you mean? I noticed that they have some boxes. The Flip I'm talking about is is what I use to, for Poshmark, to share my all my items, I use Flip. It's free. Uh, but I noticed, do they have smaller boxes too? Flip? You've done a few of their lots. They send you the items for free, then you list and split the commission. Huh. I didn't know how it worked. Yeah, that's interesting. Are they better? You think they're better type items? Usually a 50-50. Now, of course, the customer pays for shipping with me. Huh. I'll have to look into that. It sounds interesting. Smaller, like 9 items, so that's good. Were they the same type of items that you get in other boxes, or were they better items? Better items than you find in Dayton. Okay. Huh. Yeah, I'll look into that and see. Try it. Yeah, this what's ThreadUp. You take the chance of ThreadUp of having things, something wrong with things in ThreadUp, but a lot of times you'll get really good items. Oh, they have they have bigger boxes too. Okay. Yeah, that sounds like fun. At the rate I'm going and the prices I'm getting, I could hardly split a commission with them, though. It seems the more you lower your prices, the more people just give you small, they just offer really low ball offers. If flip items are damaged, you just mark as damaged. Okay. That would help. So you sound pretty happy with them. Okay. I'm going to close for now. Yeah, did a little better this week. Hopefully I'll do as good next week or better and try to get out of this summertime slump. But I will have to start listing more is the thing, because eBay does not like you to not list things. So I will close for now. Thank you for joining. Like I said before, Bumblebee's on a trip, so she's not here. She'll see me later. And I will see you, if not in the middle of the week, I'll see you next Sunday, hopefully. I tried to do a garden video this past week, and I just couldn't get into it. My tomatoes are starting to ripen up a little bit. So to see if I can get out there and do that. So thank you for joining, and I'll see you next week. Bye.